Good morning, baby. How'd you sleep? Baby, I wanna know how you're feeling. I wanna know how your dreams were. I wanna know what your soul is. Ah, yes. Baby, when you're on the Ryan and Snoop channel during a Subathon, we sometimes wake up and get in touch with our feelings. We all just wanna feel something, baby. Let's feel together. Those some jazzy fucking shoulders. Let me tell you about a dream I had last night. The scene begins with me sitting in the booth at a Chuck E. Cheese. I hadn't spoke to Chucky in some time, but I've always had a weak spot for Mr. Cheese. I don't know if it was his whiskers, I don't know if it was his average tasting pizza, or all the tokens I could ask for to play all those decade-old games. But there I was again, captivated by this rat. Me and Mr. Cheese had a long history. You see, Chucky and I go all the way back to elementary school. The time on the playground where kids were making fun of him. Cheese eater, cheese eater. And I stepped in and I said, I also like cheese. And the kids stopped bullying him, and we made an instant connection, baby. It was only many years later that our relationship bloomed into something so much more. I was walking in the high school hallway, dropped my books, and whose eyes did I meet on the floor as he helped me pick them up? It was Chucky himself! I think you know where this is going, baby. But it had been about 5 years since I seen him last, and here I am again, sitting in the booth of a Chuck E. Cheese while Chucky is performing for a 7-year-old birthday girl. I knew the time would come where he would come down and sit on the booth and confess his sins and tell me that he's changed and that he wants to have us. I took a bite of the slice of the average pizza that Chuck E. Cheese serves. I took my handful of tokens and went to play some Arctic Thunder, which is like a racing game, but you're on like a snowmobile, and it like was only at Chuck E. Cheese for some reason. Arctic Thunder also had a co-op mode, but I've never played co-op. And right as I finished the race, feeling defeated, 6th place, I turn to my left and I see Chucky. And Chucky said, need another? And I looked away, and I looked at him, and I looked away, and I looked at him, oh, baby. You see, I only have time for one game, baby. He inserted his coin into the machine. He went to press play, but it didn't work. It said 1 out of 2 tokens. He's got to put in another token. You think he'd know that? He's Chucky. He puts in another token, baby. And we start the race. 1, 2, 3. Oh. We grasp on to the snowmobile. We take a swift turn. It's a tough terrain. Oh no, Chucky, no! Chucky falls off into a ravine and loses the race. I say, Chucky, hop on the back, baby. We can do this together. He hops on the back, we ride together. We finish the race, 1st place. Oh yes, a childhood dream has been accomplished, baby. I'm filled with euphoria, ecstasy. I turn around and look at Chucky with the same eyes that I looked at him in elementary school. And he looks at me as to say, baby, nothing's changed. I pull him in close. I just hit myself in the fucking face. I pull him in close and I whisper in his ear, we can never be together, baby. I ain't no mouse and I'm not cheese. And he pulls me into him, and he whispers in my ear ever so tenderly, it never mattered before, so why does it matter now, baby? I give him a piece of loose I give him a piece of loose cheese. I give him a piece of loose cheese that I found on the floor. He swallows it without chewing. That always did turn me on. I put my arm around him and I tell him, let's get out of here. He sweeps me up, and takes me out the front door of the Chuck E. Cheese. And we walk off into the BJ's parking lot. Never to be seen again.